Let's quickly run to our headlines this afternoon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reaches Churchandpur by road from Imphal International Airport, lays foundation stone of multiple development projects. And Centre stands for people of Manipur, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi while assuring to restore peace in state. Amid preparations to welcome Prime Minister, MPCC and MPP launched protests condemned Prime Minister's visit. Hello and good afternoon. This is Istv English News. You are with me, Dalung Shankaling, giving you the news in brief now. Upon his arrival at Imphal International Airport from Mizoram, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was welcomed by Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla and Chief Secretary P.K. Goyal at the airport and headed to Churchandpur. He was accorded a warm welcome by numerous people and students. On reaching Churchandpur, the Prime Minister interacted with IDPs and listened to their grievances. Later, he laid foundation stone for 14 major projects worth 7,300 crores. After speaking at the public gathering in Churchandpur, the Prime Minister departed for Imphal. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi reached Kangla at around 2:55 p.m. today. The public meeting is underway. During his visit to the Peace Ground in Tuibong, Churchandpur, the Prime Minister personally met with and interacted with the IDPs and heard their grievances. The past 11 years have witnessed progress and development in the northeast regions, but the situation that has unfolded in Manipur disrupted the situation. He said that this is unfortunate. He said that now the people of Manipur are longing for peace. The centre is making efforts to address the situation. Efforts are being made by holding talks with both sides to bring peace to the region. The centre stands with the people of Manipur. At the same time, there is a strong belief that peace will return to Manipur soon, the Prime Minister stated.
साथियों, मणिपुर की ये धरती, ये क्षेत्र आशा और उम्मीद की भूमि है, लेकिन दुर्भाग्य से हिंसा ने इस शानदार इलाके को अपनी चपेट में ले लिया था। थोड़ी देर पहले मैं उन प्रभावित लोगों से मिला हूं जो कैंप्स में रह रहे हैं। उनसे बातचीत के बाद मैं कह सकता हूं कि उम्मीद और विश्वास की नई सुबह मणिपुर में दस्तक दे रही है। साथियों, किसी भी स्थान पर विकास के लिए शांति की स्थापना बहुत जरूरी है। बीते 11 वर्षों में नॉर्थ ईस्ट में दशकों से चल रहे अनेक विवाद, अनेक संघर्ष समाप्त हुए हैं। लोगों ने शांति का रास्ता चुना है, विकास को प्राथमिकता दी है। मुझे संतोष है कि हाल ही में हिल्स और वैली में अलग अलग ग्रुप्स के साथ समझौतों के लिए बातचीत की शुरुआत हुई है। ये भारत सरकार के उन प्रयासों का हिस्सा है जिसमें संवाद, सम्मान और आपसी समझ को महत्व देते हुए शांति की स्थापना के लिए काम किया जा रहा है। मैं सभी संगठनों से अपील करूंगा कि शांति के रास्ते पर आगे बढ़कर अपने सपनों को पूरा करें, अपने बच्चों के भविष्य को सुनिश्चित करें। और मैं आज आपको वादा करता हूं, मैं आपके साथ हूं। भारत सरकार आपके साथ है, मणिपुर के लोगों के साथ है। साथियों, मणिपुर में जिंदगी को फिर से पटरी पर लाने के लिए भारत सरकार हर संभव प्रयास कर रही है। जो बेघर हो गए ऐसे परिवारों के लिए 7,000 नए घर बनाने के लिए हमारी सरकार मदद दे रही है।
Meanwhile, after Korkom called shutdown from 1 a.m. today to boycott Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Manipur, normal life has been affected in the state. Major markets and shops were seen shut and passenger vehicles have stayed off the road. Security forces are on high alert to prevent any untoward incident in the state. Protesting against Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the state, members of the Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress staged a protest at Congress Bhavan, raising various slogans. The members of Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress Committee gathered at Congress Bhavan, held placards condemning the Prime Minister's visit to Manipur and began a protest march. As they attempted to move from Congress Bhavan to the main road, police intervened and stopped them from proceeding further, leading to scuffle. The confrontation between the protesters and police led to tension, prompting the deployment of additional security personnel to control the situation. In order to prevent any untoward incident, security forces enforce strict surveillance. On the other hand, as the Prime Minister of India visited the state, the Manipur People's Party MPP Youth Front criticized his visit as deceiving the people of Manipur. They expressed disappointment that despite the prolonged period of conflict, the Prime Minister failed to make a meaningful statement, calling his visit now meaningless. The Youth Front, which had assembled at the MPP office in Mapal Kangjebung to voice their discontent, was stopped by a heavy deployment of Manipur police personnel at the site. The visit of India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Manipur was described as a delay visit and not an appropriate time. Expressing discontent, a group of women held placards and staged a protest. Condemning the Prime Minister's visit, the women held placards with various slogans criticizing his indifferent visit and staged a symbolic protest. Meanwhile, large number of people have arrived at Kangla to attend the program where the Prime Minister will be addressing in the afternoon. Security forces can be seen conducting throughout checking on the visitors. Security measures have been heightened in the Imphal city to avoid any unwanted incident. Mention may be made that the Imphal West District Administration has issued a strict list of banned items at the venue, citing safety and security concerns. According to the officials' notice, items such as handbags, briefcases, papers, cameras, transistors, digital diaries, arms, binoculars, food items, water bottles, cigarettes, lighters, helmets, remote car keys, umbrellas, black handkerchiefs, black flags, sharp objects, intoxicants and chewing tobacco products will not be allowed inside the function site. The boycott called by several organizations in connection with Prime Minister's visit to Manipur has also affected Thawbal district. Markets remain closed, schools and colleges were closed and passenger service vehicles stayed off the road. District police and central forces were deployed at various locations along the highway passing through the district as part of security measures. Shifting our focus to other updates now. Under the supervision of Manipur State Legal Services Authority and National Legal Services Authority, District Legal Service Authority Thawbal conducted National Lok Adalat 2025 at District Court Complex Thawbal. Justice A. Bimol, Justice A. Guneshwar Sharma, judges of High Court of Manipur too attended the program. Speaking on the occasion, Justice A. Bimol informed that the third phase of National Lok Adalat was held today in all district courts across the state. He also spoke about the target of disposing of 3,595 cases for all over Manipur in the Lok Adalat. For Thawbal district, efforts are on to dispose of over unsettled 350 cases, he said. Justice A.B. Mall then highlighted the advantages of Lok Adalat, where it facilitates the amicable settlement of legal disputes outside of traditional court proceedings. He added that Lok Adalat offers a quick resolution of pending legal matters, and with no litigation cost, it makes a cost-effective option.
District Court, District District Judge High Court, High Court, Supreme Court, Kaya, Division Review, Appeal Line, Satavia. The Pexasu Tingi Matam Subangi, Aduga, Osiki, Equi Low Adalat, Silita, Giva, Yanagim Popamsi, High Party is given a Rui Venema, Muanamara Porti, whatever the Mama Yanigi or Kataya, Rui Venema. But do the Am Pavoponi, do Low Adalat, Mataki Low Adalat, the Semitan. Around the station, and Udragasu, Adula Aga, Kanato Biagani, Aduga, look, Quaki Loga Chinata, mediation, and when you wait, Tameva Kokudmata. I go party this no way, and as a gay ID, Queen of Adudum, just the higher way case to mediator, Mada, train mediator, the Taraga, Yanasalaga, the Dure, my kind of things I have to do, Matamagana, Pashating Dana, Matasadana, Aruyu Propia.
District Legal Services Authority, Bisnupur, in collaboration with Manipur State Legal Services Authority under the aegis of National Legal Services Authority, also organized National Lok Adalat at Bisnupur Court Complex. One bench was constituted for the National Lok Adalat with Districts and Session Judge Bisnupur Sabmam Ibjain as the chairman and Advocate T.H. Hemchandra Maite and Advocate W. Lata Devi as members. A total of 7 pre-litigation cases were taken up, out of which 7 pre-litigation cases were settled. A total amount of rupees 10,22,118 only was recovered in the National Lok Adalat. After a wild fox entered the residence of one Yengkhom Rupachandra at Laipum Loknung, Kakching Lamkai, it was safely rescued and handed over to Range Officer Kakching H. Sundar. The forest officials then placed the rescue animals at Manipur Zoological Garden. A loaded truck got trapped in landslide at Sisema village in Nagaland along National Highway 2 Imphal Dimapur on 11th September. Fortunately, the driver and the handyman were rescued on time by the villagers. Speaking to media persons, Assistant General Secretary of Manipur Drivers Association K.H. Sangit Charan informed that under the aegis of Northeast Federation of Trade Union, affiliated associations of MDA are working together to retrieve the truck. Machineries from 45 Assam Rifles, PWD Department of Nagaland and MDA are being utilized to clear debris from the landslide. MDA has appealed to the drivers to approach the volunteers working in the area in case of accident or emergency. A local person was bitten by a venomous snake at Awangkhul, None district, after which he was rushed to the unit hospital of Assam Rifles. The snake bite victims was identified as Reuben, age 27 years, resident of Awangkhul. The individual was provided required medical treatment by Assam Rifles, and after stabilizing his condition, he was discharged. The timely treatment reinforced Assam Rifles' role as dependable pillar of humanitarian support in a remote and underserved region. Tamenglong Forest Division, under the aegis of raising and accelerating MSME ramped scheme, launched a 3-day capacity building training program on ecotourism at Tamenglong headquarters. The launching training program was attended by DFO Tamenglong, Karibam Hitler, Range Forest Officer Joel Gangmei, Kundrakpam Johnson and A. Prameshwar, among others. Sangbun Lui Gonmai, who completed MSc in Geoinformatics and Diploma in Tourism, spoke as a resource person during the training program. A total of 27 trainees took part in this training program. The program is aimed at boosting the ecotourism sector in Tamenglong district. It may be mentioned that Tamenglong district is blessed with various natural beauty such as Bunning Meadows, Tharon Cave, Kukpanglang Cave, Ngamkhanglong Kaikau Arai Bat Cave, Barak Waterfalls, Chuilian Rangan, Dailong Biodiversity Heritage Site, etc. Shifting our focus to some national and international updates now. In Karnataka, the death toll has reached 9 while over 18 others were injured after a goods-laden truck lost control and rammed into the crowd participating in a Ganesh idol immersion in Hassan district last evening. Hassan Superintendent of Police Muhammad Sujitha MS said that the incident occurred on National Highway 373 when the truck was trying to avoid a bike that was coming from the opposite direction on the road. He said the driver was also injured in the mishap and has been taken into custody. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah expressed grief over the mishap and announced an ex gratia of 5 lakh rupees to the victims' families. Nepal President Ramchandra Paudel has dissolved the House of Representatives, the lower house of the federal parliament, at the recommendation of newly appointed interim Prime Minister Sushila Karki, and announced fresh parliamentary elections for the 21st of March next year. Former Chief Justice Sushila Karki took the oath as Prime Minister of the interim government of Nepal last night, becoming the first woman to lead the country. President Paudel administered the oath of office to Sushila Karki at the Presidential Palace in the ceremony in Kathmandu. Vice President Rambaran Yadav and several other dignitaries were present on the occasion. The swearing-in ceremony came after the Himalayan nation witnessed a deadly violence by Gen Z demonstrators over the past few days, triggered by a government ban on major social media platforms and angered over corruption. The deadly clashes claimed the lives of several people and also led to the resignation of KP Sharma Oli as Nepal's Prime Minister. After intensive discussion over the past 3 days and formal talks at the Presidential Palace, Sheetal Niwas, it was decided yesterday to appoint former Chief Justice Sushila Karki as the head of an interim government. Sushila Karki is also the country's first female Chief Justice and was widely praised for her integrity. Well, those are the updates. Before we close the news, giving you the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reaches Churchandpur by road from Imphal International Airport, lays foundation stone of multiple development projects. And Centre stands for people of Manipur, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi while assuring to restore peace in the state. Amid preparations to welcome Prime Minister, MPCC and MPP launch protests condemn PM's visit. Thank you for tuning in this afternoon. Stay tuned at 8 p.m. for additional updates. Goodbye for now.